Hello and welcome to Mando-Bros. Today we'll be doing another battle report for our season. ITAO, we rolled, I got first player, and I drew locate the asset. First I deployed Ahsoka, Jedi No More, then Barriss Offee, and then the Clone Commandos.
And then I, Delta, deployed Jedi Master Mace Windu, CT-411 Commander Pons, and the ARF Clone Troopers.
Then I deployed Anakin Skywalker, Captain Rex, and the 501st Clone Troopers.
Then I deployed General Obi-Wan Kenobi, CC-2224 Commander Cody, and the 212th Clone Troopers. Let's begin.
Draw my first card. And I will get Anakin. At the start of Anakin's turn, we're going to go ahead and spend a force for force jump. Jump here, climb up. Then we'll have to use a move action just to climb up this next one. And then we'll take cover to get a hunker right there. That'll be his turn. At the end of his turn, I'll have objective 1 because the Clone Commandos are within range, and then 4 that Anakin just went to, and Delta will have number 5. Won't score since it's the first turn.
For my first activation, we'll get Commander Cody. I'm going to go ahead and spend a force, put him in reserve. We'll get 212th. With the 212th, we're going to go ahead and spend a force for a defensive maneuver. Move this guy over here. This guy up here. Take an advance. So we can get this guy here. This guy to the ladder. And then we will take cover with them. So this guy will move just a little bit forward. And that guy's going to stay right there. All right, at the end of that, I'll control objectives number 2, 3, and 5, moving it 3 to my side, putting the 3 position on my side.
Draw my next card. And I'll get Ahsoka. I guess I'm getting the primaries out of the way.
I guess so.
I'm just going to go ahead and use Ahsoka. I have a pretty force-hungry list. I don't want to do too much reserving. Plus, Ahsoka can advance. And then pay a force for force speed. Climb up this ladder. And go ahead and attack this 212th. Ahsoka's in her Form 5 Shin reverse grip. I'll keep her there. Try to get some shoves. She gets 6 dice. Boy, that's fun. 2 misses, 3 expertise, and a hit.
The 212th are on their bullseye training side, the only side they have. They normally get 3 for melee, but since they have a hunker token, they don't lose it being in melee with Obi-Wan Kenobi's knowledge of defense, and they get to add 1 die to the defense rolls. So we'll get 4. 2 fails, 1 block, 1 expertise.
3 expertise is just 2 hits.
And I get 1 block.
So block 2, we're getting 1. I guess that's what I needed though. Get that shove.
They do have steadfast for brother in arms.
Then that's not what I needed. You're taking 1 damage.
Ouch.
At the end of that, we won't take that objective, so we'll still just have objectives 1 and 4. So we'll move it 2 towards my side, put it in the 1 on his side, and I'll get a momentum.
For my next activation, I'm going to go ahead and activate Commander Cody. With Clone Commander Cody, we're going to go ahead and advance to here. Let's scoot back just a hair. And we'll just make an attack on Ahsoka. With Cody declaring an attack on Ahsoka, that triggered the 2/12 coordinated fire to give her a pin. Move on to rolling dice here. Cody gets 6 dice. 1 fail, 3 hits, and 2 expertise.
Ahsoka's still on her Form 5 side, so she gets 7 for ranged.
It's a lot of expertise.
1 fail, 2 blocks, 4 expertise.
I get a crit and a damage.
4 expertise, I'll get 2 blocks, crit to a hit, a jump, and a heal.
Boy, that was useful. So we do nothing on the tree. You take 1 damage.
So I take 1 damage and I get a jump and a heal.
Yep.
I'll go to jump, which will get rid of the pin, and then I'll heal that 1 damage that he gave me.
At the end of that, I'll still control the same objectives, which are numbers 2, 3, and 5, moving at 3 to my side, putting it in 4 position on my side.
My next activation, I'll get Barris. With Barris, we're going to go ahead and do an advance. I know you won't be able to see her first movement, but you'll be able to see where she's going. Going back behind here, she's going to go ahead and spend a force for force speed.
She's so fast.
All right. I know my arm's in the way.
He apologizes.
So we're going to drop right in here to attack this 2/12 to try to get the point that's on top of the tree.
That's not very nice.
All right, Barris gets 6.
Oof.
That was fun. 4 fails, a crit, and an expertise. I'm throwing my dice on the ground because I hate them.
Once again, the 2/12 with their amazing bullseye training, they get 4 because of the hunker. We're not rolling pretty good today.
My 1 expertise is a crit.
My 1 expertise is a block. And if those were hits, I'd block them out.
But they're not.
So I can't.
It's 2 on the tree. With 2 on the tree, we have to go up top to do the shove and a damage because he has steadfast right now, so the first shove won't count. Then we'll do the second one, which is another shove and a damage. So 2 damage and a shove. Go ahead and shove him there. And we'll stay where we're at.
After that, I'm going to go ahead and use Knowledge of Defense to remove the hunker from these guys. I'm going to heal. How many damage did you give me?
2.
2 damage. I'm going to heal 1 of those damage, so instead of going to 3, I'll be at 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and dash back into there.
And I don't think I'm going to use 2 more force to force push him out of there because I'm already at 4 left. And I've only used 3 people, so gotta kind of watch what I'm doing here. At the end of that, I'll have objectives 1 and 5 still. Move 2 towards my side, putting the 2 on his side, I'll get a momentum.
For my next activation, I'll get the Shatterpoint card. For my Shatterpoint activation, I'm going to activate Mace Windu. With that, on his Shatterpoint innate ability, since he's on his Jedi Master side, I refresh 2 force. And then I may heal 3, but there's nothing to heal around here. So I won't heal anything. Next, we'll do Rush to Action. We're going to go ahead and take Commander Pons is going to go up here. And then Mace is going to go this way. I'm going to get over here into melee with Barris, hoping that we can wound her to be able to get momentum token to help us win, because I've pre-measured everything. I can't get to any points with Mace currently, or anybody else for that matter. So let's try to do this, see what we can do. We're going to keep Mace on his Jedi Master side. It has a little more shove, so worst comes to worst, we can just shove her out. She also is within range 5 of the ARF troopers. So she does get an exposed token.
Now you tell me.
I almost forgot. So we get 6 dice. 1 fail, 1 crit, 2 hits, 2 expertise.
I'll get 5 dice. All fails but 1.
And we'll go ahead and with Mace's tempered aggression, we'll spend a force to re-roll the 1 fail we have for a hit. And then move on to this. We get 1 crit. So block 1 out. We do 4 on the tree. With those shoves, so we'll go on the tree. We get a shove and 2 damage for the first shove. Put her right there. Mace is going to scoot up just a hair. Shove her again. She's going to be against that. We'll bring Mace up just a hair bit more. And then exposed and damage and 2 more damage for a total of 6 damage and an exposed. At the end of that, I still control number 2, 3, and 5, moving it 3 to my side, putting the 5 position on my side.
Draw my next card. I'll get the 501st. With the 501st, there's not a lot they can do. They can't get to this middle point and take it because he has 2 there. So we're going to go ahead and spend a force for defensive maneuver. And then they'll both be within range 5 to shoot at Mace. I measured and the commandos are not within 5, so they can't coordinate fire. I'm taking a focus and shooting him. The 501st gets 7 dice for range.
+1 for the focus.
+1 for the focus. Thank you, Delta.
You're welcome.
The first guy, we'll do the one that's closer. One fail, 2 crits, 3 hits, 2 expertise.
Mace Windu gets 6 dice on his Jedi Master side. 2 fails, 2 blocks, and 2 expertise.
2 expertise with them is 1 hit. They're awesome.
I get a block. I change a crit to a fail.
Of course.
And then a hit to a fail.
Of course.
If I can find a block. So we'll take 3 out.
Doing 1.
Doing 1.
You get a pin, sir.
Oh no. He will never go anywhere.
Alright, we'll try that again with another 8.
Uh-oh.
That was way worse. 2 fails, 4 hits, 2 expertise.
6 once again. 2 fails, 3 expertise, and 1 block.
2 expertise is that same hit.
I get a block, a crit to a fail, and a hit to a fail.
Yep.
So I'll block 2. We'll do 2 on the tree this time.
So you're getting the pinned, which is a damage. And then you're taking 2 more damage.
And since he is engaged with this party's over, he does have protection and steadfast, so he only takes 2 damage through that.
Sure.
1 for the pinned and then 1 for the second one.
Yep. After that, I'm going to spend a force with Rex on his I'm Always First kid. He's within 3 of the 501st who just made an attack. So he's going to dash. He can't reach Mace, but he can dash ahead to get him there. And pretty sure that's not range 5. No, it is not. At least he's in there a little closer. At the end of that, I'll still only have objective 1 and 4. Move it 2 towards my side, put it in the 3 on his side, and I'll get him momentum.
For my next activation, I guess I'll get Mace Windu again.
I guess you will.
At the start of Mace's turn, we're going to rush to action, choosing Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Cannoli.
Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh.
Move there. Mace will just remove the pinned. And then we're going to go ahead and try to finish off Barris here to get us a momentum token. Not much closer to winning the struggle. So we'll just do a straight attack. With Mace declaring an attack on Barris once again. She is within range of the 212th. No longer the ARF troopers, but the 212th, and they can give her a pinned. So why not? Anyway.
She already has the exposed.
Yeah, more is better. Anyways, we're on the Jedi Master side, so we'll go ahead and roll 6 dice. 3 fails, 1 crit, 1 expertise, and 1 hit.
I get 5 with an exposed. 2 fails, 3 blocks.
I get a crit.
I get 3 blocks.
Block 1 out, we'll do 2 on the tree. For the 2 on the tree, she's already up against a building, so I can't shove her any further, and I'm not going to push Mace any further. However, we are going to at least go 1 on the tree to do 2 damage and a pin to wound her. Or 2 damage and a shove to wound her. Then from there, we're going to take cover with him, just so he has a little bit of help. And we're not going to move him. Move on to scoring.
No.
What?
You done fucked up, boy.
Oh, you got stuff? Ahsoka's the only one that gets to do anything.
You pissed her off. Since Mace wounded Barris.
Mace wound you. Oh,
yeah.
Mace wound you. Oh, got you there.
Ahsoka is going to do Fierce Protector. She's going to make an advance towards Mace, which will put her right in melee with him. And we'll do a 5 dice attack on him. Ahsoka's still in her form 5. She gets 5 for the 5 dice attack. 3 fails, 2 crits.
Mace is still on his Jedi Master side. He gets 6, plus he has a hunker with Obi-Wan's knowledge and defense. He gets an additional dice. So we get 7. 1 fail, 3 blocks, and 3 expertise. The 3 expertise is a block. Change a crit to a fail, and a hit to a fail. So you'll do 1 on the tree.
Do you have protection and steadfast?
I sure do. With this party's over,
we'll do nothing.
I still control objectives number 2, 3, and 5, like I have since the beginning of the game. Move 3 to my side, putting the 6th position, and I get a momentum for wounding Barris.
Rub it in some more.
Yeah. Rub that salt in the wound.
Draw my next card. With the Clone Commandos. With the Clone Commandos, I'm going to advance. Try to get this other point. Then we'll spend a force. We'll have 1 left. Climb up this ladder. Put him there. Climb up this ladder. Him there. We'll melee on the 212th with both of them. Clone Commandos get 5 for melee. First one. 4 expertise and a fail.
That's a lot of expertise. The 212th get 3 dice. 2 fails and 1 block.
4 expertise is 2 crits.
That's a crit and hit, sir.
Oh, sorry. Crit and a hit.
So I'll block 1 and we'll do 1 on the tree, which is 2 damage.
Give me your dice.
It's you. We've proven this.
No. Remember, you rolled my dice and you didn't like it. Don't you remember that?
Nope.
All right. 5 of Delta's dice.
What did I tell you?
2 fails, 2 expertise, and a hit.
Well,
you gotta hit the dice box there.
2 blocks and an expertise.
2 expertise is 2 hits.
And I get a block.
Okay, block it all out.
Told you, it's you.
Okay.
Not me.
At the end of that, I will take that objective. So now I'll have 1, 2, and 4. So move it 3 towards my side, put it in a 3 on his side, and I'll get a momentum.
Next up, the ARF troopers. I'm going to go ahead and pay a force. Put these fellas in reserve. We'll get, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. With Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm going to go ahead and advance him over here. And Tal, what is Obi-Wan Kenobi's famous line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello there.
No, it's not.
He's going to jump up above and attack the, whoever those guys are, the commando clones.
Commandos.
With hello there, not only does he get to jump, he gets 3 additional dice on his attack roll. He is on his Form 4 Ataru side, so we'll get 10 dice total. Let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fails.
Like to see.
I don't like to see that. I hope you fail a lot.
I'm sure I will. How many hits did you get?
5.
Okay,
5 hits.
I get 4. Yes. 3 fails, 1 expertise. Guess
That's
what
I
that
like
gives
to
me?
see. A block.
How'd you know?
And block 1 out. We'll do 4 on the tree.
See, you rolled horrible and you still get good stuff.
We'll get 4 on the tree. So to start, we'll get a shove and 2 damage. 1 of that damage will be negated by protection, but that's okay. And we'll bring Obi-Wan right there. Next, we'll give them a disarmed and a damage, an exposed and 2 damage, and 2 more damage. And so that would have been a total of 7. They have protection, which puts them down to 6, which hits their threshold. So now they are wounded. And I will take this point.
With Ahsoka's Fierce Protector, we're just going to move her partial. Just within 2.
Make sure that's dash range, because she still is engaged.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want within 2, so we can use her 3 heals to take these conditions off of these guys. We can't get up there with Obi-Wan. He's blocking the ladder, or else we get up there and attack him, or try to.
Move on to scoring. I wounded the commandos there, so I get a momentum token, which gives me control back to number 2. I still have number 3 and number 5. Then I'll move it to the 6th position on my side, which will win me the struggle.
All right, I lost. I draw the next card for the second struggle, and I got We've Been Double Crossed. I'm choosing the bottom one because I have Rex within the expertise one, and I have Anakin within the block one, so that benefits me. Roll for priority. It's the expertise one where Rex has it. Draw my next card, and I'll get Captain Rex. All right, with Rex, with get a move on soldier, we're gonna choose Ahsoka over here, which I know you can't see her yet, but you're about to, right here. We're gonna dash her right over here, and then Rex is just gonna stay there because he's already within 5 of this 212th. He's gonna take a focus, fire on him, and then the 501st is within 5, so they're gonna give him a strained as well. Rex gets 7 for ranged. The focus gives him 8. 1, 2, 3 fails, 3 hits, an expertise, and a crit.
The 212 get 4. 1 fail, 2 blocks, and 1 expertise.
1 expertise is 2 hits.
I get 1 block. So I'll block 3 of it out. We'll do 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree. In order to wound the 212th, we'll have to go up top to do 2 damage, then another 2 damage, and then an exposed and a damage. At the end of Rex's turn, I'll have the priority, which is the expertise, and I'll have the block. So I'll move that 3 towards my side, put it 3 on my side, and I'll get a momentum for wounding the 212th.
Roll for priority. It's a fail. For my next activation, I'll get Commander Pawns. With Commander Pawns, with charge, we're going to give this ARF Trooper, I guess we can see, he should be in range too. Yeah, he'll be in range as well. We can move him with a dash, putting him within 1 of that ladder. We can bring him up even for added assurance. Then he will take a climb action himself to go right here. And we will fire on Anakin, which will also give him an exposed. Pawns gets 6 dice for his ranged attack. 1 fail, 4 hits, and 1 expertise.
Anakin's on his form 5 side, so he gets 6. And he has a hunker, and he's on terrain, so he gets 8. That was cool. Boy, that's a lot of misses. 5 misses, 3 blocks.
I get 2 hits for my expertise. Block 3, and we'll do 3 on the tree. We'll do 3 on the tree. We'll stay on the top side. We'll do 2 damage, then a shove and 2 damage, and a disarmed and 2, and a 1 damage. So we'll go ahead and shove him. Let's double check here. Might be able to get him off right there. Yeah, we should be able to get him off right there. We'll go that route. Shoving him right off of here. Going straight down. Pushing us just a hair bit closer. Trying not to knock things over. And gain control of that. I control the priority objective and the block objective, which brings it 3 to my side, puts it in the 0 position, which leads to a
momentum party. Roll for priority. It's the blocked one that you just took. My last card. It's the Shatterpoint. With the Shatterpoint card, I'm gonna have to activate Anakin. Try to take this priority back. We're gonna spend our last force jump. So we're just gonna go right up here. Oops. And then we're going to recover to get rid of the disarm that he just gave me. And then we'll attack him. I'm still on the Form 5 side with Anakin. We'll stay there. And we're going to roll 7 dice. Okay, I guess that'll be a fail. 2 fails, 4 hits, and an expertise.
Pawns gets 5. 1 fail and 4 blocks.
1 expertise is just a hit.
So we'll block 4 and we'll do 1 on the tree.
That was fun. Oh, 1 on the tree is a shove and 2 damage. We'll go ahead and shove him right off this gantry. Right down there. Then we'll take that back. At the end of his turn, we'll have the priority, which is the blocked, and the expertise. So we'll move it 3 towards my side, putting the 3 on my side.
Go for priority. It's the block once again. Tau went ahead and reshuffled and got his force back. And for my last activation, it'll be the ARF troopers. With the ARFs, I'm going to go ahead and take a move action. This guy below. It's going to go right here. This guy above is just going to climb to where he's out of hopeful range with Anakin. Perfect. Then they will make an attack on Anakin, trying to shove him off that point so that we can take that back. With the ARF troopers, they get 7 dice. The first one is going to be the guy below. No fails, 4 hits, 1 crit, and 2 expertise.
Anakin's still on his Form 5 side, so he gets 6. 2 fails, 4 blocks.
I get 1 hit. So I'll take 4 away, and we'll do 2 on the tree.
You got it.
For the first one on the tree, it's going to be a pin and a damage, and then a shove and a damage. With the shove, I'm going to get him down here. Move this guy. Now he'll just hang out right there. Next, we'll do the other attack. After a little discussion, we noticed that this guy does not have line of sight on Anakin below. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to spend a force, to do a defensive maneuver so that we are for sure at this point and taking control of it and giving them a hunker. With that, I'll control the priority objective and the fail objective, which will move it 3 to my side, putting it in the 0 position. So we get a
momentum party.
Then I will shuffle my cards and get all my force back.
Roll for priority. It's the expertise. Draw my next card. I'll get Captain Rex. At the beginning of Rex's turn, to get a move on the soldier, we're going to pick Ahsoka down here. We're going to try to dash her towards this back objective. We're not going to get there, but we're going to try to get closer.
I'm always first, kid.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get a move on. Now with Rex, we're going to do a movement to climb up here. Within 1. Let's get back just a little. There we go. Then we're going to fire on the ARF trooper there. Try to get some shevs to get that point. Before Rex attacks, the 501st was within 5 of the ARFs, so they're going to give him a strained. Rex gets 7 dice for range. Three fails, 3 crits, and a hit.
Pretty hard to beat. They get 4 plus the 1 for hunker plus the 1 for being on terrain for hunker, which is not really gonna matter. 4 fails, 2 blocks. Block the 1 out, do 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree. We'll have to go bottom side for a shev and a damage. He has steadfast, so that one won't count. Then we'll do a shev and a damage. Shove him down here, right next to the barrels. Rex will go with. And then we'll do 2 heals, which were within 2 of Anakin. So we'll go ahead and take the pinned off, and we'll take a damage off to put him at 6. At the end of that, I'll have the priority, which is the expertise, and then the blocked. So move it 3 towards my side, put it in the 3 on my side.
Roll for priority. Get the expertise. For my next activation, I'll get Obi-Wan. I'll go ahead and spend a force and put Obi-Wan in reserve. When that happens, I get to do patience. I get to get 3 heals and a jump. With the 3 heals, I'm going to remove the strained and the exposed from the 2/12th, and then we'll go ahead and do the jump. For the jump with patience, we're just going to move him right back here. For my next card, I'll get the 2/12th. With the 2/12th, they're going to go ahead and flip from wounded to injured. They have nothing to remove, so they're not going to remove anything. We're going to take a movement action. Put this guy, since it's right there, I'm just going to move him slightly down here. And then this guy back here, going to move out of engagement range with Ahsoka, so that we can take a combat action and fire on Ahsoka, hoping to put some conditions on her, because at this point, I'm not able to come back on this to be able to really make a difference to win this struggle. So we'll go ahead and try and set some up for the next struggle. In addition to making a combat action against Ahsoka, she is within range 5 for coordinated fire from the ARFs, which gives her an exposed. The 2/12th get 6 dice for ranged. 2 fails, 1 crit, 2 hits, and 1 expertise.
Ahsoka's still in her form 5, so I get 7 with an exposed. Fail, 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 fail. 3 blocks.
I get a damage.
No.
And then block 2. We'll do 1 on the tree, which is just a pinned and a damage. Next, we'll do the next attack from the other clone guy. 2 fails, 2 expertise, 2 hits.
I'll get 7 dice again. Oh man, why couldn't that one would have been the exposed one. Fail. 2 blocks. 4 expertise.
I get a crit and a damage.
I will get 2 blocks, a crit to a hit, a jump and a heal. So that crit goes to a hit.
Block it all out.
And I get a jump and a heal.
Yep.
So with Ahsoka's jump, we'll go to jump. But we can't because we just got a pinned. So we'll remove the pinned, and then the heal. We'll heal 1 of the damage he just gave us, so we'll drop back down to 1.
I only control the fail objective, which puts 1 to my side, puts in the 2 position on his side, which gives me a momentum token.
Roll for priority. It's the blocked. My next card, I'll get the Shatterpoint.
I'm fine with that.
I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side, spend the force to draw a new card. I think I'm going to need that Shatterpoint on the next struggle. Because I'm gonna win this struggle on this turn anyways. So we'll draw the next card, and it's Barriss. With Barriss, we're already in melee with Obi-Wan, not Obi-Wan, with Mace. Wrong person.
Character confusion there.
Yep. So we're gonna take a focus and attack him. See if we can get some conditions on him or something, or some movement. We'll see what we can do. Flip her from wounded to injured. With Barriss, she gets 6, and I took a focus, so she gets 7. Hold on a minute. So we will coordinate fire on him with the 501st. He'll get restrained. She gets 7 for the focus. A fail. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 2 expertise.
Mace normally gets 6. He has a hunker, and with the help of Obi-Wan's knowledge and defense, he gets 7. Oh no. 1, 2, 3 fails, 2 blocks, and 2 expertise.
My 2 expertise is a crit and 2 hits.
I get a block, and then change a crit to a fail,
Of course.
and a hit to a fail.
Of course.
And I'll block out 3, so you'll do 2 on the tree.
With 2 on the tree, we're going to do the reposition and 2 damage. Did I say 2 or 3 on the tree? 2 on the tree. We'll do a reposition and 2 damage. He has protection and steadfast, so the 1 damage won't go through. I'm not sure where the next one's going to be. If I'm engaged with him, can I do a reposition? Or do I have to-
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Making sure. So we're going to reposition somewhat in the middle. So 1 damage total with that, and then the next one's a shove and a damage. The shove won't go through, but the damage will. So 2 damage total. At the end of her turn, I'll have the expertise and the blocked, which is the priority. Move it 3 towards my side, put it in the 5, and I'll win the struggle.
Well, since I lost that struggle, that's alright, we'll come back from it. I went and drew a card, I got Commandeer a New Ride. And we went ahead and did the bottom half in hopes that we can do something here. Let's roll for priority. It's the fail objective. So for my activation, I'm going to go ahead and activate Obi-Wan out of reserve. For Obi-Wan's activation, I'm going to go ahead and take a movement action. Get into the edge. Then we'll spend a force to do hello there. Knock that over. And we're going to go ahead and attack them. On top of that, can't quite see it in frame, but these ARF troopers over here are within 5, so they will give them an exposed. With the ARF troopers doing the coordinated fire, they did have a strain on them, so they do take an additional 3 damage from activating that. Other than that, Obi-Wan gets an additional 3 dice for his attack, so a total of 10 on his Form 4 Ataru side. That's a lot of fails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fails, 2 hits, and 3 expertise.
Don't worry, you'll still get it. Because I get 4 with an exposed. 2 fails, 2 blocks.
My expertise, oh, I think you rolled that over. Got 2 expertise. Get a crit. And a hit. 2 goes away. We get a whopping 3 on the tree. So at the start, for the 3, we get a shove and 2 damage. We'll shove this guy out this way. We'll move in just a little bit. Then we'll give them a disarmed and a damage, and an exposed and 2 damage for a total of 5 damage, a disarmed, and an exposed. I control the block objective and the fail objective, which the fail objective is the priority. Nobody controls the expertise.
You can do that.
So I'll move it 3 toward my side, putting the 3 position on my side.
For priority, it's the blocked. Draw my next card. The clone commandos. Well, we're going to have to go with the commandos because if I put them in reserve and get Anakin or Rex, well, I already used Rex, but Anakin or anybody else, they can't really take any other points. I have to just go with these guys and see what I can do. I'll have to spend 2 force for defensive maneuvers to get him. Let me get this guy down here. And then get this guy up top here. Then we'll go ahead and do a movement, which we'll have to dash because we're in melee with him. And we're still in melee, so we'll have to melee on Cody there, and we'll shoot on Cody with the other one. Go ahead and do the melee guy first. He gets 5. Fail. 2 crits, 2 hits.
Cody gets 4. 2 fails, 1 block, 1 expertise. The expertise is a block, so block 2 out, do 2 on the tree.
2 damage and a pinned.
Alright.
Now we'll get 6 with the range guy. 3 hits, 3 expertise.
We get 4 once again. Same exact roll.
3 expertise is 2 crits.
We'll get 2 blocks. Block out 2. And we'll do 3 on the tree.
So do 3 on the tree. Be 2 damage, then a pinned, which is a damage. He already has a pinned. And then we'll go bottom side for a strained and a damage. So a total of 4 damage with a strained. Well, after that, I only got 1 point, which was the expertise. So move it 1 towards my side, put the 2 on his side, and I'll gain a momentum.
Roll for priority. It's the fail objective. For my next activation, I'll get the Shatterpoint card. Alright, we're going to activate Mace Windu with our Shatterpoint card. We're going to, with his Shatterpoint innate ability, since he's on his Jedi Master side still, we're going to refresh 2 force, which is only 1 force. And then we're going to heal 3, which we're going to remove 1 strained, and then an additional 2 damage off of him, putting him down to 2. With his rush to action, he's going to choose the ARF troopers, at least one of them, to dash this way. And then since it's each character in the chosen unit, he'll move the other one over here with his clone brethren. I don't think you can see that on camera, but that's okay. Then he will move to right here. Oops. Next, I'll knock everything off that tree. Take a movement action. Going right here. And then we'll attack the commando right there. Okay, Mace Windu is on his Jedi Master side, so he gets 6 dice. 3 fails, 2 hits, 1 expertise.
Commandos get 4 for melee. 3 blocks and an expertise.
I get a crit.
I get a block.
So we'll do 1 on the tree, which is a shove and 2 damage. With the 2 on the tree, or the 1 on the tree, we're going to do a shove and 2 damage. Shove him back this way. we'll follow just a little bit. Check range on that. But we just barely got him outside. So now we'll take control of that. At the end of that, I control all objectives, so I'll go 4 to my side, put on the 6 on my side.
Pull for priority. Set expertise. Draw my next card. Be Ahsoka Tano. With Ahsoka, I'm gonna have to climb over this and get to Mace. Try to push him off the priority objective. So we're just gonna do a climb action. To get her over here. And then we'll have to pay a force for force speed. To get her right here. Try to shove him out of there. Alright, we get 6 dice. The only way to get him out is to get 5 of 6, so I don't really see this working, but we're going to try it, I guess, anyways. Nope, that won't do it. 2 fails, 4 hits.
I get 6. 4 fails and 2 blocks.
2 on the tree. A shove and a damage, which she has protection and steadfast, so it won't matter. And then a jump and a damage. There's no point to do the jump. She can't really go anywhere anyways, and he's going to win this next turn, so I won't have any points, but doesn't move.
Just like he said, we can move into my next turn. Doesn't matter who I get. We can reveal it just for fun. It would have been the ARFs, and the priority would have been the fail.
So you have all 3.
I have all 3 points. We're already on the 6 on my side. End the turn. I win the struggle and win the game.